Albert Einstein, one of the greatest minds to ever live, once said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that we had when these problems were created." This is the startup where we inspire businesses. Welcome back. Entrepreneurs always look for change, respond to it, and exploit it as a business opportunity. For one, Michael Anindo, the director and proprietor of Chapa Task app, has created an interactive platform solving youth unemployment in the country.
Thank you,
sana Michael.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Chapa Task app,
Yes.
What is it all about?
Chapa Task is a mobile application.
Yes.
Our product is an Android-based mobile application that links both job seekers
Yes.
and prospective employers, right? Ours basically at the moment we basically focus on the blue-collar job seekers who, according to research, we found that are underserved or completely not even served by the available job agency and recruitment agency groups. So we thought that we should be in a position to offer a solution that could link these two different groups, right? So a typical example would be like freelancers or students still in campus who are probably in a typical week are could be having free days without lectures, and they would want to utilize that free time to make some money out of it. And also on the flip side of it, you're looking at maybe an officer in an organization who is pressed on time, but he has some tasks to be done, and he's willing to part with some little money for the service given to them. Yes. So basically, our mobile application, what it does is, what you need to do is to download it for free from the Google Play Store, install it in your mobile device. You create your profile as a person. Both parties are expected to create their profiles. That is the job seeker and the person offering the task to be done.
Yes.
So once you have created your profile, you can post any job ads. And these job ads, once you have posted and there is somebody who has installed this app in their phones, all they need to do is to access their application, they search through, and the job notifications, they'll appear as the same way like the Twitter feeds.
Okay.
So they'll be able to view the jobs that have been posted like ASAP. So if they find any job that they're able to do, they feel that they have the capacity to perform, they can apply for it, and they start a conversation now with the person, the owner of the job, the prospective employer. So in that context, we facilitate these two parties to be able to engage and to offer services and get paid for the services that have been offered. I think something very vital that I need also to mention is many people would want to ask, like, how are the payments done once the job is done?
In fact, it was my question.
Oh, yes. That was going to be your next question, I believe. So we have a way that once we have set up these people into communication platform, then before any of them engages on maybe somebody taking up that job, they'll have to, the person offering the task to be done will have to do the payments through our platform, so that whenever there is a breach of contract, say somebody has not performed their task, but they're demanding for payments, we will not remit the amount to them. Likewise, if somebody has performed the duty and the owner of the job has is refusing to pay, we will be in a position now to be able to
act as a mediator so that the amount can be paid.
Yes.
Now, Very, very, very interesting concept.
Great, sir.
Before we go on, probably mention that I need to fill my profile online.
Yes.
This profile, do you mean my curriculum vitae, my CV?
Yes, it's
If
vital.
I'm a job seeker.
If you're a job seeker, it's very important that you create that profile with your details. It's like a mini curriculum vitae, something that describes you best, and it's only you who can describe yourself very well, right? So you describe yourself from your profession, or your biodata, your profession, your skills, anything that you can offer, and your availability. So that if, for instance, somebody goes onto the app, they're able to search, because our app has the facility that you can search or narrow your search to a particular area or category of service that you're looking for. So in that context, somebody will be able to get all into the information on your skills. They should be able to access you with the information that you had put on your profile. And remember, on your profile, you'll also include your contact information that somebody can easily get in touch with you, like immediately.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
With how much capital did you start the business with?
Basically, like it is a startup, and a pretty new and very young startup for saying. And me, together with my two other partners, we decided to come to sit together and pull up resources. So as a matter of fact, we've pulled up resources to come up with a starting capital of 100,000, and this is to help us in both facilitating our activities and the resources that we need to come up with this application. Then also we're looking at building the clientele base. So far we're working on engaging. We've started engaging students in university campuses, especially particularly those who are working, who are doing business-related courses, and particularly marketing and sales, so that they can help us in marketing this product and sensitizing people to come on board, so that we can enable people make a contribution to this economy. Yes.
That is lesson number one. If you don't have a lot of capital, why don't you look for other partners that you can work with, like Michael did?
Yes.
I believe that was a very noble cause that you did. Michael, the 100,000.
Yes.
You know where your strength is.
Yes.
What about the two other partners? What was their strength?
Basically, okay, the 100,000 that we brought together, we contributed among ourselves, all right? And initially we thought that we could do a contribution of equal amounts, all right? So my partners, each of us, we contributed, we decided to contribute 30,000 each of us, which made 90,000 shillings for a total amount. Then also, I decided also to dig even deeper into my pocket, and I raised the amount, the remaining 10,000 to be able to.
What did you use with this 100,000?
This 100,000, we have done a number of things. First, we had also to do a market research about this product.
Important.
Because we wanted to know really, you know, sometimes
Is it
people,
viable?
is it viable? Sometimes people have ideas and they think when they come up with that idea that it will really augur well or offer the service that we think. You know, it's our perception, but does it really offer that service
That solution.
the
that
solution?
suppliers and
Yes,
audience need.
yes. So we did the market research. Technology world is a very dynamic world.
Yes.
So the resources, part of the resources would need internet connectivity, software. We need to install software for, you know, developing this app, and also hosting of this particular app, and even print jobs for our publicity, like business cards and things like that. So that is how we've spent the amount of money, and we're still working on making even much more.
The application, is it still in its prototype stage?
At the moment, it is. We have the beta version of it.
Yes.
This is version 1, which at the moment we have already started the process of having it hosted in the Google App Store. Somebody should be able to search for Chapa Task and be able to download it for free and install in their gadgets.
Probably share with us some of the challenges as a startup. What have you experienced so far when you're coming up with Chapa Task app?
Basically, challenges that we've faced, which I believe most startups face, is the access to capital. Had we not taken the initiative of having to contribute, in most cases, I don't think it's very much easy to approach any bank or any financing institution to give you funds without having to prove to them how viable your solution and your idea is. So financial, that is one challenge. Then another challenge is having to convince people that this idea that you're bringing, the solution that you're putting forth, is actually going to work and it's actually going to solve the problem, the problem that they have at hand. It's another challenge. So we're looking at it as a challenge, and we are facing it head on because we're looking at we are sensitizing the citizens so that they're able to understand that we do not have to sit back and start complaining that there are no jobs out there. Yet there are simple tasks that you can do, like on the go, earn money from it, or even for a student who, like I mentioned, a typical example of a student in campus. Yeah. They don't have to stay back and keep bothering their parents like, I need pocket money every now and then. They could engage in this kind of activity, this kind of tasks, and make money in the process, and utilizing that free time that they have at hand.
Michael, probably before we wind up, what are some of the lessons that you've learned when you started until now as a startup?
As a startup, I believe is first you need to believe in your idea, all right? And you believe in doing research. Market research is vital to any business startup. It's very vital that you need, sometimes you have an idea and you think that this idea, it's wow. Yeah. But until you get down to reality, to get to meet these people, the actual prospective users of this innovation or yes, consumer of the innovation, you might just believe that you are the solution, that you can do it all. But it's necessary that you do market research, and it's necessary that you sensitize people.
Now, probably before we wind up, Michael,
yes, sir,
I want you to look at that particular camera, yes, and advise other startups. I have an idea, but I don't have enough capital, probably. Yes.
Well, to all the people with startups, with ideas, please don't give up. Your idea is viable, and it will only remain as an idea until such a time that you make a move, make a step, and go for it. Work towards achieving your goal. Make sure that you make a mark on this economy. You can change anything if you decide that you want to change it, right? Like I'd say there's a great saying that goes like, success is indeed possible if you have the right tools at hand that you can manipulate to achieve that success. So use what you have to achieve what you need.
What is the future plans for Chapa Task app?
Chapa Task app, we're looking at, remember I mentioned at the moment is an Android application.
Yes.
We at the moment very busy on coding, working towards achieving. We're looking at making it a hybrid application that can run on different mobile platforms. That is iOS, looking at BlackBerry, Windows Mobile, Symbian, and all these kind of platforms. And in future, we're also looking at scaling up, not just within Nairobi, but even outside Nairobi and probably in the Africa region. Because this is not a unique problem just for Kenyans. But from the market research that we did, actually the reason why we had to come up with this, we realized that this has been reported even in other African countries. Yes.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you too.
And be blessed.
Thank you too.
And I'm also a good fan of Chapa Cup.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Right.
Thank you, thank you.
And be our ambassador out there.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Attitude changes everything. That is the key take that we take from the story of Michael Lanindo, the proprietor of Chapa App. After the break, how they were started. Then later on, we'll be joined by a startup expert.